Welcome to the Mary D Show. I'm your host, Mary D, here to be your guide as we extract wisdom and life lessons from top CEOs, thought leaders, artists, spiritual luminaries, and wellness experts. My intention is to bring you value in every show that sparks an idea, helps you break a limiting belief, or encourages you to create thoughts that uplevel your life so that you can know from the deepest parts of your soul that everything you want is available to you and that abundance is your birthright. In 2018, I healed from breast cancer holistically after surgery without the use of chemotherapy or pharmaceuticals. I love biohacking and plant medicine and exploring spirituality and what it means to be in relationship with spirit so that we can feel whole and complete no matter what life throws at us. My specialty in the business world is strategy and leadership, and my gift to each of you is my ability to listen so that I can help others see themselves. In each episode, I want to sprinkle you with some hope dust, tickle your funny bone, and inspire you to find your inner roar. Get ready to live your most aligned, purposeful, and joy-filled life now, and enjoy the show. Everyone, welcome my very, very kind, sweet, badass friend, Jen Kem. Jen is a brand futurist and CEO of Master Brand Institute. Jen, what I'd love to start with is tell me something that you know now that you wish you had known before you got started in your business.
Well, first of all, I'm so excited to be here with the Mary D. Oh my gosh. I think the number one thing is that failure is the path to success. Me becoming a doctor or something that society says is traditional and successful was kind of what was fed to me. And so therefore, I always aim to be top of class, front of the room, all that type of stuff. And so when I became an entrepreneur and started my business, I thought that was what you actually needed. And I realized very quickly that failure is not just something you think of that's going to happen. It's going to happen. I would say to my younger self, it's okay to fail. In fact, because you're failing, you're moving forward. So
yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. So good. So good. I think that a lot of times the paralysis people get stuck in is, well, I can't make a mistake. Try to get all my ducks in a row. Let me not be imperfect in just moving forward. And that is actually, it's the complete opposite, right? It's the willingness to like move forward, even if it's not absolutely perfect. Now, I will say this, you do a beautiful job of coming in and helping brands look much more perfect and developed and give them strategy so that they can actually launch successfully. How do you come to that conclusion?
Right.
You know, or were you like clunky and then one day you're like, no, I'm actually really good at this. I've got my 10,000 hours in.
I have a long winding story, so I won't tell the whole thing. You know, hit me up on Instagram, we'll talk story. But what I do today, I've always done since the beginning of my career. And so therefore talk about the 10,000 hours. I think it's probably 100,000 hours now that I'm, I'm a seasoned chicken, not a spring chicken. But I honestly thought I didn't ever think I was going to do this. I knew I didn't want to be a doctor or in the health profession because I didn't like blood. I couldn't like stand a needle. And when I was younger, in second grade, everybody asks you, your teacher asks you, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? So everybody in class says, the boys were saying, I want to be a police officer, I want to be a firefighter, I want to be a doctor. And all of the girls in my class were saying that they wanted to be teachers and nurses and moms. And told Sister Fatima at St. Michael's School, where I went to, where there was only 17 of us in class. And I said that I wanted to be the general counsel of Coca-Cola International. That was my answer in second grade. And I got in trouble. And again, you guys heard me coming in that I don't like getting in trouble. I like being teacher's pet. I like, and I couldn't believe that I got busted for saying that when I was in second grade. And I think about my son, because he's in second grade, he's 8 right now. And that 8-year-old Jen who felt like, what did I do wrong? And anyway, how I people always ask, like, how did you know that? I said, well, my grandma, who was an immigrant from the Philippines, she had only a sixth grade education. She used to read the newspaper every morning before we'd go to school. And she would have her Lipton hot tea, peanut butter toast, and the paper. And she would hand the business section to me. And I was like this little kid. And she said, anak, which means child in Filipino, she'd say, anak, I don't understand this section, but I think you will.